Right now it's in full screen to all of the participants.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, fine. So as I explained right now also, and the scenario is also going on in India like that. The major bodies in India which are related with farm and farm activities, or if you're talking about the agriculture sciences, they are talk about soil health so much. Why soil health is so important? Why it is so much crucial right now to sustain that soil health, so that in next generation we have a kind of thing that we are able to get a proper amount of food for our next generation, and also there is a no concern relating to food security. Lot of things are going for the food security, that number of varieties are coming which are climate smart varieties and all those things, but still the varieties are not going to solve that problem until and unless we are not going to the basics of our agriculture, that is soil. So we have to talk about how we are going to maintain that soil health. As such, soil health management is kind of a vast topic, but the initial thing which should be initiated with the farmers right now and from this hour on, second only, that we have to start sampling in a proper way of our field, of our farmer field or the attached farmer fields, and also a proper testing for that, so that we are able to provide a good recommendation to those farmers, and they are helpful to increase their yield and also to maintain their soil health. So I'm just skipping this thing to the next slide. Like right now, if I'm going to explain this thing to you, so we are going to in last we are able to understand what is soil health management, how a scientific procedure for soil sampling, and how we are going to label it. Okay, then how to improve the soil health by soil testing and its recommendation, and how to identify authenticated soil testing laboratory. That is also a very important thing, because there are a lot of soil testing laboratories available in your in your particular area and place where you are residing. But those soil testing laboratories should be recognized, or you can say a sponsored one for that, from a good uh, from a good testing bodies for that. And also in last we are going to disseminate these kind of knowledge to the farmers, to agri entrepreneurs, how they are going to achieve those goals. So first and foremost, as we all know about the a lot of peoples, maybe they heard about that or not, that one person is there in whose name is Sadhguru. That Sadhguru have started a soil save soil campaign in 2024, and also he are visiting around more than 190 countries to achieve that goal, that uh, farmers, the governments, the people should understand what is how it is important to save the soil in present scenario. So this is a kind of thing which we are able to extract, that every second 1 acre of land becomes strategic. Okay, so if we talk about this thing in a visionary way, we can say maybe in a next 50 to 100 years, most of the land which is a cultivable, which is a fertile land, is going to be desert. So it will create a food security problem. Okay, then 52% of world agriculture soil is already degraded. Okay, this is a kind of thing has been researched and understand by UNDP also, and by different soil societies from different countries, that that much of more than 50% land is already degraded, and soil is not so much fertile. Third thing, world soil can nourish crops only for another 60 years. This is a kind of assumption right now. If we talk about the situation of the soil, that in next 60 years, the world soil is not able to nourish crops. Okay, so we have to think rigorously in this field, that how we are going to stop those things, and also achieve a sustainable agriculture things in our future. Okay, there is one of the another thing which is related with nutrient, as I told you earlier also. there is a research on that, that if we talk about oranges right now, if there is around 100 years ago, one oranges have that much of nutrient which is present in 8 oranges right now. So how this thing is going to degrade? Because we are using so much of fertilizers and other things which create a thing of nutrients depletion also in it. Correct. And in last, if you talk about that, the organic content of soil is degrading day by day. Because of that, the microbial load is also degrading, and the beneficial microorganism which gives an enzymes to the soil, which could be helpful for this growth of those microorganisms and also helpful for the plant growth, is affected. So these are some points which we have collected from it, and we understood those things, that it is a really a major concern right now to save the soil and to make it again organic rich and nutrient rich. So we have to continuously work out for those things. One video is there. Should I show right now this video or later?
Yes, so you can move ahead.
Okay, just audio uh, is it audible or
No, sir, we are not able to.
okay? Just a sec. I think I need to share that audio thing also. Now it will go. Presentation,
Yes, sir, it is visible to us.
and it's in a presentation mode.
Yes, sir.
I think so. You are able to listen audio, right? Is it
Yes.
okay? Fine.
आज हम जिस चुनौती का सामना कर रहे हैं वो है मिट्टी का रेत बनना। ज्यादातर देशों में 50% से ज्यादा ऊपरी मिट्टी नष्ट हो चुकी है। दुनिया का हर जिम्मेदार वैज्ञानिक साफ साफ कह रहा है कि साल 2045 तक हम आज के मुकाबले 40% कम खाना पैदा कर रहे होंगे और हमारी आबादी होगी 9.2 अरब। सभ्यताएं ढह जाएंगी, गृह युद्ध छिड़ जाएंगे। एक बार भोजन की कमी हो गई तो ये सिर्फ हमारी बात नहीं है, क्योंकि हम तो पहले से ही अजन्मे बच्चों की मिट्टी इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। हम खुद के लिए एक ऐसी दुनिया बना रहे हैं जो बहुत ही भयानक होगी, पर इसे पलटा जा सकता है। इसीलिए मिट्टी बचाओ अभियान शुरू किया गया है, ताकि मिट्टी को पुनर्जीवित करने के लिए पॉलिसी में बदलाव लाया जाए। 21 मार्च से लेकर 100 दिनों तक पूरी दुनिया को मिट्टी की बात करनी चाहिए। इसका हिस्सा बने और आइए इसे संभव बनाएं।
Okay, so this is a kind of video which has been shared by Save Soil Committee, which is related with Sadhguru, as you are able to see him also in that video. So they are rigorously working in this field to save the soil. So now we are coming to the next slide, like how the plant nutrition relationship with the life. Okay, so as you all know that if we talk about a nutrient and fertilizer in a soil, if that soil is consist of that kind of nutrient which is helpful for the growth of, like for plant and other thing, the crop which we are growing in it. Okay, if that thing is quite nutritive in nature, that directly comes to that crop and ultimately to that food, that fruit or the cereals which are growing in that. Okay, so when the soil is quite nutritious in nature, we provide a kind of things which helpful for growth of that plants which are present in that soil, which are directly related with that crop. Okay, that crop is getting that nutrition, and ultimately that nutrition is going to our life cycle of a human, because it's coming to us and we are feeding on it in various form, like in roti, chapati, or vegetables and other things, and some modern food things which we are eating right now. So all those things came from cereals, prepared from the cereals or from the vegetables. So all the things are connected to each other. So it's not like that we if we don't think about the nutrition of the soil, health of the soil, then ultimately it is going to be impact to the health of human and the animal which are feeding on it. So all things are connected to each other. So we have to think about that from where the soul source are coming to us, it should also be healthy in nature. So this is a kind of relation which we can able to understand, that the nutrition of the soil and ultimately to the human. Okay, now coming to the next thing, like what is soil health. So uh, as you already understood from the this sentences, like soil health, it's related with the health of the soil, and the health of the soil depending on three status. First is physical health, second is biological health, and third is chemical health of it. Okay, on that basis only we are able to say that the crop, the plant which are growing or which are cropped in that area are getting a proper nutrient supply and ultimately a good yield of that particular crop to the farmers. So all those things related to each other. So one by one, I'm going to explain what are the physical indicators, what are the chemical indicators, and ultimately what are the biological indicators which are related with the
I request the participants to kindly wait for a few minutes as due to connectivity issues, sir got disconnected. He'll be joining soon.
Hello. Okay, just
Yes, sir, you are audible.
I'm audible right now.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So I'm talking about the soil health. All of you are in on same page only, or since when I lost you last 10 or 20 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So it should be that page only. So soil health uh, is dependent on physical indicators, chemical indicators, and biological indicators. Okay. So in India, we are limited to chemical properties only. We are not going to talk about the physical properties of the soil. Okay. So we should understood that a soil health is not just a chemical properties or a chemical parameters. It is physical health also. Like if you talk about the bulk density, if you talk about the soil texture, if you talk about the water holding capacity, those are the things related with the soil health, which could ultimately tell us that how much healthy is that soil. If bulk density is good in a proper amount, then we can say it is able to hold the water in a better way in respect to the other soil whose bulk density is very low. Okay, same thing with the soil texture. As I told you in earlier slide also, that if we the 50% of land is going to convert it into a desert in next like uh, 20-25 years of time. So why that thing is going to happen? Because our soil texture is changing. Our soil texture is based on sand, slate, and clay. So if percentage of sand is going to be increased, then ultimately the soil texture will be changed and it going to be more sandy, or you can say desertification of that soil, or fertility of soil is going to be lost. Same thing with water holding capacity. Like if soil is quite porous, have more aeration, more organic content in it. Okay, so it is able to hold water to a long time, or also a good amount of water in it. Okay, which helpful for the soil moisture content of that soil, and ultimately in stress condition, that soil moisture is going to help to that crop for uh, in for stress management of their growth. Okay, then if we talk about the soil porosity, soil temperature is increasing, then it ultimately decrease the growth of that crop which is going to be taking place in that soil. So all those things should be understood, that physical indicators are also a crucial thing we have to take in our soil health program. Second thing, chemical indicators, all we are know very well about that micro and macronutrients. Okay, macronutrients, if you talk about NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, other calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and other things are present. Boron is there. So different crop have an requirement of different micronutrients. Okay, so those things we have to understood, that if some deficiency of those things are there after soil testing, then we should provide a proper amount of those things as per the result of that soil testing. Okay, organic soil carbon, it is a buzzword right now. If we talk about the soil organic carbon, then this soil organic carbon is directly related with the uh, amount of if we talk about carbon sequestration in the soil. Okay, if carbon content in the soil, it will ultimately helpful for growth of microorganism in it. If not just microorganism, but the beneficial microorganism in it. Okay, because if they are uh, kind of feed on that carbon, and on when they are going to feed of that carbon, they are going lavishly in it and also producing enzymes and other hormones in it, which helpful for the plant to grow. Okay, So same thing with biological
Hello,
indicators.
sir.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, your voice is clearly not audible, sir.
Not audible.
No, sir, it's pretty much audible to us.
I'm audible right now.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Thank you. Third thing is biological indicators like active carbon. As I told you about that, if carbon source is more, uh, the soil health is good. Then protein content, it is directly related with microbial content in it. If beneficial microorganisms are more, then we can say the protein content is more, and that could be helpful for the increase the soil health also. Respiration, if respiration is more, then more there is a formation of um, uh, growth promoting thing to the plant growth and all those things, because aeration is proper in it. Then microbial activity, if microbial activity is more, then it helpful for increase the enzymatic activity. That enzymatic activity helpful for the growth of plant. So all those things we have should be understood that totally related for the soil health, not just physical, not just chemical, not just biological, but all the three: physical, chemical, biological. We have to understood those things through soil testing and provide the recommendation on that basis. Here also we have one video. This video has been prepared by Syngenta Foundation India and AGF. AGF, our sister organization, which has founded by Syngenta Foundation for agri entrepreneur formation in India. So I'm just clicking this thing. It will show to you in YouTube. Just tell me if it is visible or not. Is it visible right now on YouTube?
Yes, sir, it's visible. Can you please make it full screen?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
जेनोफोन का कहना है, एक सफल किसान होने के लिए मिट्टी की प्रकृति
Is it audible?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
को जानना आवश्यक है। और दोस्तों, मैं कहती हूँ, मृदा स्वास्थ्य प्रबंधन में सफल होने के लिए आपको यह वीडियो देखना होगा।
सभी को नमस्कार।
कृषि अभ्यास सेशन में आपका स्वागत है। चलो शुरू करें। मृदा स्वास्थ्य और उसका महत्व। क्या आप जानते हैं कि 60% फसल की पैदावार मिट्टी की उर्वरता पर निर्भर करती है? हाँ, फसल उत्पादन के लिए मिट्टी एक बहुमूल्य संसाधन है, जिसे सतत रूप से प्रबंधित करने की आवश्यकता है। हम एक इंसान के रूप में जानते हैं कि स्वास्थ्य सबसे बड़ा धन है। इसी तरह आइए आज समझते हैं कि किसी भी फसल की उपज क्षमता को बढ़ाने के लिए कृषि में मिट्टी का स्वास्थ्य कितना महत्वपूर्ण है। आज की बढ़ती विश्व जनसंख्या के लिए भोजन का उत्पादन करना एक चुनौती है। दूसरी ओर पिछले कई दशकों में अधिक उपज प्राप्त करने के लिए मिट्टी से पोषक तत्व साल दर साल बहाए जाते हैं। रासायनिक उर्वरकों के अंधाधुंध उपयोग और अपर्याप्त जैविक खाद ने मिट्टी में पोषक तत्वों का भारी असंतुलन पैदा कर दिया है। अंत में इसका परिणाम खराब मिट्टी के स्वास्थ्य के रूप में हुआ है। क्या इस मिट्टी के स्वास्थ्य का ध्यान रखना महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है? आइए इसके बारे में और जानकारी लें। मृदा स्वास्थ्य से हमारा क्या तात्पर्य है? मृदा स्वास्थ्य को मिट्टी की गुणवत्ता के रूप में भी जाना जाता है। इसे मिट्टी की निरंतर क्षमता के रूप में परिभाषित किया जाता है, जो एक महत्वपूर्ण जीवित परिस्थिति की तंत्र के रूप में कार्य करता है, जो पौधों, जानवरों और मनुष्यों को बनाए रखता है। यह परिभाषा भावी पीढ़ियों के लिए मिट्टी की स्थिरता के महत्व को बताती है। मृदा स्वास्थ्य का क्या महत्व है? स्वस्थ मिट्टी उत्पादक टिकाऊ कृषि की नींव है। मृदा स्वास्थ्य का प्रबंधन किसानों को भूमि के साथ काम करने की अनुमति देता है। यह मिट्टी कटाव को कम करने, पानी के प्रवेश को अधिकतम करने, पोषक तत्वों के चक्रण में सुधार करने, उत्पादक सामग्री पर पैसे बचाने और अंत में उनकी कार्यशील भूमि के ढीलापन में सुधार करने में मदद करता है। अब जब आप मिट्टी के स्वास्थ्य और इसके महत्व के बारे में सब कुछ जानते हैं, तो हम अगला विषय अच्छी मिट्टी के गुण पर आगे बढ़ेंगे। आने वाले वीडियो में मृदा स्वास्थ्य प्रबंधन के बारे में जानेंगे और विशेषज्ञ बनने के लिए तैयार रहे। यह सभी वीडियो का प्रारूप होगा।
Okay. So right now PPT is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So these are kind of videos which our organization is preparing and putting on the YouTube. We have a YouTube channel for it with the name of Syngenta Foundation India and AEGF, where you are able to get different type of videos like from preparation of field up to the marketing, like from one to last, like that. So we are just coming to our topic like soil health management. So soil health management, the principle behind the soil health management is depend on maximizing its living roots, which is related to the good health of that soil in relation to the biological indicators. Maximizing their soil covers. Soil covers means we have a problem of that erosion of soil that could be covered through using cover crops on it and could be reduced. Then maximizing biodiversity. Biodiversity means like whatever the microorganism and other things which are present in that soil are going to be an increase in that soil by increasing the organic content in the soil, which could be helpful for the soil health enhancement. Also minimizing disturbance. Minimizing disturbance, it is directly related to the deep tilling, or you can say continuous disturbance of the soil to during the preparation of the field. So if we reduce those things, then it ultimately helps for the soil health management of that. In relation to nutrient management, as we are talking about the soil, soil testing and the recommended dose of fertilizer, that we should judicious use of chemical fertilizers, which could be a secondary and micronutrient, and also in a conjugation with the organic manures. Organic manures could be like FIM, or it could be a vermicompost or a simple city compost also in it, and ultimately with the blend of biofertilizer. Why biofertilizer? Because ultimately biofertilizer consists of microorganisms which fix the nitrogen, which helpful in solubilization of phosphorus and this potassium in the soil, which could be ultimately reached to the plant for their proper growth and stress management. So all those things are related with soil test. So once we do the soil test, and on that basis we have a kind of recommendation for the fertilizers, we have recommendation for the biofertilizer, we have recommendation for the organic fertilizer as per the soil testing. So this is the major principle of soil health management. All things are connected to each other, and we should maintain this kind of process or principle to achieve the goal of soil health management in future. Then there should be a understanding of symptoms of healthy soil and the poor soil. Why? Because we should understood that our soil is require our attention for that. So these are kind of symptoms. I'm just talking about those, like good soil drainage. If drainage is good, then we can say soil is healthy. Also have a good water holding capacity, good soil tilth, low soil erosion. Like if we increase that cover crops, that helpful in soil reduce the soil erosion or low soil erosion. High cation exchange capacity, sufficient nutrient availability. Okay, these things we can check through the soil testing. Small population of plant pathogens and insect. Okay, then tolerant to different kind of stress for yield improvement, and low weed pressure. Okay, if those things are present, these are the symptoms which we can understood that particular soil is healthy, and we can continuously grow the crop in that soil without any extra effort for it. If the soil have a poor drainage, low water holding capacity, more soil erosion is there, lower CEC, and the beneficial microorganism are low in population, less resilience to drought and flooding. So we can say those soils are poor and it require our attention to increase their health. We have a different type of videos as from last video they have mentioned that we are going to understand the quality of soil. So those two videos are linked also there, but we have a time constraint, so I'm not going to play those video right now. So I'm jumping to the next slide, like what is soil testing. So soil testing is a kind of procedure for checking or determining the soil characteristics slash parameters, you can say, using standard scientific method. So in soil testing, basically right now in India, we are totally checking out the chemical parameters only. So I'm going to talk about here those things only, like ECPS, soil texture, structure, moisture. These are the physical related to physical. In some countries, Europe, basically European countries, where they are start working on physical testing also, and they are including those things in their soil health card. But maybe in the future in India also we have that provision that we are going to test the physical parameters also with the biochemical ones. Then soil testing, there is a kind of thumb rule for that. If there is a cereal crop, then every 3 years, 2 to 3 years, we have to conduct those soil testing tests. And if we are going, if we are, we have a high value crop, we have a commercialization of that crop, then every year we should go for the soil testing. Okay. Then going to next, like what is soil sample? So simple. It is a collection of soil sample from the field, but it should be in a scientific way, because ultimately, if we are not going to collect the soil sample properly, or we are not going to collect the samples in a way which helpful to properly understand those things, it is not going to be beneficial to the farmers also and to the soil health management also. So generally soil samples done if we don't have a soil auger, because most of time farmers don't have soil auger for it, or also the organization which are working social development organization, they don't have a kind of soil auger. Mostly research organization, they do a precise analysis of it, they generally use soil auger. But there is a second method which is a making of V-shaped cut to sampling that soil, and for that they need to do a zigzag pattern of sampling before starting that soil collection from the field. So one by one I'm going to explain. So this is a collective way for the process of collection of soil sample. First, we have to divide field in different homogeneous units, and this is totally based on your visual observation. If you are able to see that field is quite shallow, okay, undulating land, so we need to mark that point, that we have to collect samples from this point also, this point also, and this point also. Like that, we have to do a visual understanding, visual observation there. Okay. Before going for the soil sampling, we have to remove the surface litter at the sampling point. Where we have to choose that sampling point, it should be clean and clear, no any debris, no any litter present on that soil, particular surface. Correct. Then drive the auger. If you have auger, then drive it low or to a low depth of 15 centimeter and draw the soil sample. This is a simple method we can apply using a soil auger. But if we don't have a soil auger, we can make a V-shaped cut. Like you are able to see here on left side, we have to make a V-shaped curve in this manner from your spade or from the instrument you have present at that time. Make a V-shaped cut, depth of 15 centimeter or 6 inches, you can say, and that particular from above, it should be around 1 inch depth. Okay, depth should be 6 inches, and the space of that two cuts should be 1 inches of depth. Okay, between that, whatever the sample, whatever the soil present, you need to take it. Okay, so as per the visual observation, at least you have to collect 15 to 20 samples to better result of the soil, or you can say the better recommendation of fertilizer to the soil on that basis. Because sometimes what happens, undulating land is there, shallow land is there, upland is there, so we have to choose wisely all those points so that from each and every place we have a collection of sample. Okay, then we have to remove the thick slices of soil from top of the bottom and make a mixture of it. Okay, and collect in a clean container. Okay, sampling, as I have told you, we have to draw several locations in a zigzag pattern and ensure the homogeneity. It should be homogeneous in nature when you are going to collect that soil. Okay. Last point, collect the separate sample from field that differ in a color, slope, drainage, management practice like liming, gypsum application, and cropping system. Okay, it's totally depend on the nature of the field where we are going to grow that crop. We have to collect the sample as per the visual observation of that field. Then next, if we talk about for guideline of sampling depth, mostly we are going for the 15 centimeter depth. That is a kind of thumb rule for that. At least we should go deep around 15 centimeter, that is 6 inches. Okay. Why? Because most of the crops have that much of root depth. But if you are want to go more scientifically or more correctly on it, then for crop like rice, finger millet, you can go with 6 inches. Cotton, sugarcane, deep rooted crop, we should go up to 9 inches. Okay. For perennial crops, plantation and orchard crops, we have to collect 3 soil samples at 12, 24 and 36 inches so that we have a proper understanding of soil nature in that particular area. Okay, for grasses and grassland, the root depth is not so inside, so you can take the soil sample from 2 inches of depth. How to collect the soil sample? Simple, I'm going to explain you. Select the sampling points, then remove the surface litter at the sampling spot. Selecting the sampling points, you have to mark the zigzag points in it for a sample where from where you are going to collect the samples. Okay, then you have to clear that area. There should be no litter, no debris, no any other thing should be present in that place where you are going to take the sample. Okay, then make a V-shaped cut to a depth of 15 centimeter at the sampling spot and taken out the this soil from it. Okay. Once you taken out that soil from that particular V-shaped 6 inch depth of this hole, you have to collect all those samples from each and every point, like 15, 10 points you have taken. From each 10 points you have collected all the soils and mix the sample thoroughly. Like you have to remove and foreign materials from it, is stones, pebbles, gravels, if they are present in it, roots are present in it, you need to remove those things. Okay, so that it should be a properly sampled. Then the sometimes most of times we are able to see that particular the आपने सैंपल कलेक्ट किया, ठीक है। उस सैंपल को कलेक्ट करने के बाद वो करीब 2 किलो के पास आया आपके पास, ठीक है। तो आपने उसको 4 पार्ट में डिवाइड करना है। 4 पार्ट में जब डिवाइड कर देंगे तो डायगोनली जो प्रेजेंट है ना, आड़े वाले जो प्रेजेंट है, उनको 2 को आपको निकाल लेना है, उनको सैंपल करके रख देना। अब वो अगर 1 किलो के पास आ रहा है तो उसमें से आप हटा सकते हैं, सिर्फ 250 ग्राम या 1 पाव के बाद रख सकते हैं टेस्टिंग के लिए। गुड इवनिंग सर। गुड इवनिंग। माय नेम इज राहुल पालवे, स्टेट महाराष्ट्र से बात कर रहा हूँ। सर, थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग योर वैल्यूएबल इंसाइट विद अस। आई हैव
अभी डालना है, ठीक है। तो उसके लिए उनकी सॉइल टेस्टिंग के लिए जाना पड़ेगा उन्हें, ठीक है। बहुत सारे भारत सरकार के प्रोग्राम है ना, बहुत सारी ऐसी डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है हर जगह जो कि फ्री में सॉइल टेस्टिंग करके प्रोवाइड कराती है, ठीक है। तो उसमें भी आपको रिलायबिलिटी देखनी है, कौन अच्छा काम कर रहा है, जो जिसके सैंपल ऐसे नहीं है कि 50 लोगों के सैंपल लिए और सबके एक जैसे रिजल्ट है। तो उस चीज को भी हमें अवॉइड करना है, फार्मर को वाइजली चूज करना है ना। और जो भी रिकमेंडेशन हमारा उस पर आता है सॉइल टेस्टिंग के बाद, उसको हमें फील्ड में इम्प्लीमेंट करना। तो सबसे पहले जो चीज है ये है कि हमें ब्लाइंडली किसी के ऊपर बिलीव नहीं करना है, ठीक है। सिंपली स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड थंब रूल या कुछ भी बोल लो, है ना, या लकीर बोल लो कि हमें सॉइल टेस्टिंग करानी है, ठीक है। अगर कोई कमर्शियल नहीं है फार्मर, ठीक है, तो वो 2 साल में 3 साल में एक बार करा ले और उसके बेसिस पे अपना जो भी फर्टिलाइजर डालना है डाल ले। जो कमर्शियल फार्मर है ना, जो हाई वैल्यू क्रॉप लगा रहे हैं, तो उनको हर साल करानी चाहिए सॉइल सैंपल, और उसके टेस्टिंग के बेसिस पे आगे बढ़ना चाहिए।
थैंक यू सर।
सर, एक क्वेश्चन और था कि अगर हम मतलब कोई भी फर्टिलाइजर हो या फिर ऑर्गेनिक मैटर वाली मिट्टी हमने टेस्ट करने के लिए भेज दी, गलती से वो सैंपल के अंदर आ गई, मतलब जब सैंपल ले रहे हैं हम, तो उसमें क्या एरर आएगा? फर्टिलाइजर या फिर ऑर्गेनिक मैटर वाली वो मतलब सोयल ले लिया हमने, तो उसमें एरर क्या आएगा?
हाँ, तो उसमें देखो सबसे पहला तो एरर यही आएगा कि जो भी फर्टिलाइजर आपने डाला है उसका कंटेंट उसमें आएगा, ठीक है ना। मान लिया वो 150 केजी पर हेक्टेयर था, वो आपका ऑलरेडी उसमें न्यूट्रिएंट प्रेजेंट है, तो वो आपको 250-300 केजी पर हेक्टेयर दिखेगा उसमें टेस्टिंग के बाद। तो वो सबसे बड़ा एरर हमें आएगा। तो इसलिए हमें अवॉइड ही करना है कि हमारा जो भी सॉइल सैंपल होगा वो फैलो लैंड पे लेना है, जब जहाँ पे हम कुछ भी काम नहीं कर रहे, है ना, जो खाली पड़ा हुआ है ना। जो विंडो होता है जैसे रबी, अभी देखो रबी के टाइम पे हम जितना हो सके अवॉइड करें सैंपलिंग। क्यों? क्योंकि हमारे पास वहां पे बहुत कम विंडो है ना, 15 से 20 दिन का विंडो होता है। तो वहां पे जल्दबाजी में जो सैंपलिंग होती है ना, वो उतने अच्छे रिजल्ट नहीं आते। तो हमेशा आपको जब भी सैंपलिंग करनी है खरीफ में करनी है, बारिश होने से पहले करनी है, ठीक है। एक बार फसल कट गई, फसल कटने के बाद उसका सारा जो भी रेसिड्यू था, जो भी मलबा था, वो हटा दिया गया। तो उसके 15 दिन बाद 20 दिन बाद आप सैंपलिंग कर लो, क्योंकि तब तक वो सॉइल आपकी जो मिट्टी है वो भी सूख जाएगी काफी हद तक, और जब आप सॉइल सैंपलिंग के लिए जाएंगे वो आसानी से हो भी जाएगी, ठीक है। तो अगर आपने वहां पे फर्टिलाइजर डाला है तो फर्टिलाइजर का जो रेशियो है वो ज्यादा है, उसमें नाइट्रोजनस फर्टिलाइजर है, यूरिया डाल दिया है और वहीं पे सैंपलिंग कर लिए, तो वो यूरिया के रिजल्ट देगा, उसमें नाइट्रोजन ज्यादा बताएगा। ऑर्गेनिक कंटेंट वाली चीज, ऑर्गेनिक उसमें FIM वगैरह पड़ा हुआ है और फिर आपने सैंपलिंग कर लिए, तो वो FIM का जो ऑर्गेनिक है, ऑर्गेनिक कार्बन है, उसको ज्यादा करके बताएगा, तो वो फॉल्स रिजल्ट आएंगे आपके।
सर हमने जैसे ग्रीन मैन्योरिंग कर दी और उसके कितने दिन बाद हम जैसे मतलब डाल दी, फिर सोयल सैंपलिंग करानी है, तो उसके कितने दिन बाद करा सकते हैं हम?
आप 10 से 15 दिन का गैप ले सकते हैं।
ओके सर।
So thank you so much, sir, for your valuable, insightful session for us today. Your valuable perspective and innovation towards climate smart agriculture, natural resource management, and agri entrepreneurship have certainly broadened an understanding and motivated us to think beyond the conventional approaches. I'm sure all the participants have gained the practical knowledge and have been benefited in their academic research and the professional journey. Thank you once again, sir, for sparing your valuable time and sharing the expertise with us today.
थैंक यू वेरी मच। और मैं एक लिंक भेज रहा हूँ चैट बॉक्स में।
Sure, sir.
जस्ट अ सेकंड। Actually, we are not using Google so much, so I'm just checking. Here it is. तो ये हमारा YouTube का चैनल है सिंजेटा फाउंडेशन का और AGF का। AGF हमारा सिस्टर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है एग्री एंटरप्रेन्योर बनाने के लिए, सिंजेटा फाउंडेशन ने उसको फाउंड किया। तो आपको कोई भी किसी भी तरीके का कोई भी रिलेटेड वीडियो आपको जरूरत पड़े, देखने की जरूरत है, समझने की जरूरत है, तो आप इस YouTube चैनल पे जा सकते हैं। इसमें हर तरीके के वीडियो बना के आपको दिए गए हैं, स्पेशली स्मॉल होल्डर फार्मर्स को ध्यान में रख के। और जो भी बड़ी बड़ी समस्याएं आजकल हो रही है, जैसे स्टबल बर्निंग का है, ये सब चीजें, ये भी सब इसमें बताया गया। तो आप डायरेक्टली इस यूट्यूब चैनल को जाके देख सकते हैं, अपनी समस्याएं सुधार सकते हैं। बाकी जो बीच में मैंने अभी मिट्टी के बारे में बताया था, वो इसी यूट्यूब चैनल से है, वो सभी को अवेलेबल है, फ्री ऑफ है वो, आपको कोई उसमें सब्सक्रिप्शन का कॉस्ट नहीं है। और कुछ वो अच्छी मिट्टी और बुरी मिट्टी का मैं वो दिखा नहीं पाया आपको वीडियो, वो आप यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली देख सकते हैं जाके। ठीक है,
Thank you very much, sir.
थैंक
As
यू।
we conclude today's session, I sincerely thank our esteemed speaker, Dr. Sumit Pal sir, for his enlightenment session. I also extend my gratitude to all the participants for your active presence and enthusiastic participation. We look forward to meeting you again tomorrow with another distinguished expert and another enriching learning experience under International Krishi Manthan 2026. I think, Ritika, anything you want to ask?
Is there any question?
No sir.
Okay, thank you. So
ठीक
until
है,
then, keep learning, keep innovating, and stay connected. Thank you, everyone. You may leave now.
थैंक यू,
Thank you very
थैंक
much.
यू, थैंक यू, बाय बाय सभी को।
Bye bye, sir. Thank you.
बाय बाय, टेक केयर।